Allie. I'm your study abroad advisor. Nice to meet you. Why don't you take a seat? So you're here to learn more about study abroad, right? Well, we have over 60 programs across 6 continents, so on every single continent except Antarctica. We have programs both foreign and domestic, so we do have internship opportunities in Washington, D.C. as well. That's why they call us study abroad and off-campus programs, because you don't have to leave the country to have a great international experience. We offer internship, research, and service learning opportunities for our students as well.
St. Norbert offered a program where you could study abroad in Dublin and have an internship at the same time, which I thought was a really unique opportunity, and I didn't know what other programs offered internships and things like that. So I was able to get a scholarship and was able to do an internship the whole time I was there, as well as my classes. So that really was a unique, exciting opportunity.
You do get credits for an internship, and there is an internship class as well. So the internship I had on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, for 8 hours a day. I rode the metro into my internship, which is downtown, and learned a lot through them as well.
I also took a community engagement class, and we each had different volunteer jobs, and it was a great time, and I wish I could have stayed longer to do more. Every student did something different, and I actually was teaching adult immigrants from Africa Spanish, but these immigrants, they were wonderful. I loved them, but they didn't speak English or Spanish, but they speak French. And I was really nervous. I was really scared my first day because I was the only student going on that project, because my professor was like, "Oh, you want to be a Spanish professor after you graduate? You want to go to grad school?" And I was like, "Yeah, I really want to do that." And she's like, "Okay, I'm gonna throw you in on this project."
And there are several different program formats that you can choose from. You can do a year-long study abroad, a semester-long study abroad, or a more short-term study abroad during the summer or the January term. These short-term programs are called global seminars, and they're often led by SNC faculty members and offer great service learning and experiential learning experiences for students.
I chose to go to Rome because I'm big into traveling. I'm big into exploring new cultures and finding ways that people live their lives and live in societies that are different to mine, and how they live and thrive within it. I love trying new foods. I love seeing new places. Obviously, the history of Rome and Italy was something that drew me to it.
Mm-hmm.
And also St. Norbert does a really wonderful job having convenient course loads. I am a student that's looking to graduate in 3 years. So from the time I was at St. Norbert, 3 years, and then I'm set to graduate. And so being able to fit studying abroad in without that slowing down my pretty heavy course load. So St. Norbert just does a really wonderful job with that.
I knew that I was very good at Spanish, but I didn't know how good I would be when I was actually immersed in the culture and having to learn. But then once I got there, I could tell already after like the first week, I improved so much. So I wasn't as good as I thought I was, but still just like going there. And like I said, after a week, it was like, wow, this is what it's like to actually talk like a native speaker almost. But overall, living with the family was really fun, because then not only are you only speaking Spanish with them because they don't speak English, but also my host family would bring me to all their family functions, and they would just say like, "Hey, we're gonna go to the mall, wanna come with?" So then I'd go and hang out with them instead of just sitting at home. It was a good experience. I came back this whole new person, and it's just from being there, being able to do things on my own.
Going into college, that it was something I was gonna look into. I didn't think I was gonna be able to do it, because I knew that studying abroad does kind of cost a little bit more. But then as I looked more into it and I saw how affordable it actually was, this could be something that could actually work for me. It could actually come true. So as I got more into it and learned more about it, the more I got involved with different clubs on campus and like different international clubs as well. I was like, dang, I really need to go abroad and just have that experience.
Coming into college, I wasn't quite sure I knew all the information about studying abroad, and I wasn't quite sure if it was for me. So kind of early on, I decided that studying abroad for a full semester probably was not going to be what I wanted to do. So when the opportunity came up for the global seminar, I knew that I would still have the opportunity to travel. It would still be through school, but it would be a much shorter period of time, which I think was just what I felt more comfortable with at that point in my life. And I think it's also important to note that a lot of these programs are for a variety of different majors. So it's not just like business majors that can go on them. I mean, they have them for history and the arts and all kinds of different areas.
Really, what I was looking for was just an opportunity to travel. Since I'm young and SNC offers so many opportunities to travel, I thought I might as well take advantage of them while I can. And I figured that I would, I guess, never again maybe have the opportunity to travel to the Philippines. So I thought that I should snatch up the opportunity while it was here. I think getting to experience it firsthand, getting to actually see the vegetables and distributing them, one of the activities we had was we had to sort through vegetables that were produced where they pay the farmers actually well, and then they distribute those to the people that order through the subscription. And I think actually getting to handle the vegetables and see the process that's going on and see the rice terraces and see the coffee plantations and things like that was really helpful for actually absorbing the information that we had learned through the semester. I've actually been on 2 global seminars. When they said they were offering a trip to Ireland, I said, great, perfect. When they said they were offering a trip to the Philippines, I said, great, perfect. I am going to be studying abroad second semester next year. I'm a Spanish major. I have to study abroad in a Spanish-speaking country. So I'll be in Spain next year, and I am really looking forward to it. Another opportunity to broaden my horizons and expand like my cultural palette, I guess you could say.
For semester programs, you can go after your first year, but we strongly recommend that you do not do a semester program your final semester on campus here. Global seminars, you can go anytime you want. So as a freshman, sophomore, junior, or senior. And you can go on as many global seminars as you want, but you can only do a maximum of 2 semesters abroad. For more information, you can make an appointment with me, your study abroad advisor. Talk to your academic advisors to start planning early and often for your off-campus programs.
Other people, as cliche as it sounds, like going abroad any type of way, like in college, like it really is like a life-changing experience. And I think everyone I've ever talked to has felt the same way. So
I learned a lot about myself and a lot about how different the world is. So I think that just kind of cultivated that travel bug within me to be like, okay, well, if Australia is this different and they're supposed to be very similar to the United States, what is like Spain like? What is Italy like? What is Russia like, you know?
Exploring the city 100% on your own, you know, doing everything. Every day is a new restaurant, every day is a new, you know, adventure with your roommates. Every day is something exciting.
Definitely think it further developed my independence. I think I just learned a different sense of independence that I originally thought. I was just like, oh, I'm gonna be able to feel more comfortable going to stuff by myself. The biggest thing I learned was how to be better about making connections with people that I normally would have been too scared to go up to someone and just start a conversation.
Just how independent it forces you to be, I think that was a big deal for me. And it also, doing that gives you a lot of confidence moving forward to be able to walk around these cities and know where you're going. It really helps you. And once you come back to the United States, you're like, oh, I can do this. You've built such great relationships with both the students that you were with, but also the professors that came with. And I think you're going to have those relationships and connections forever. So that was really important to me as well. So I think it really forces you to be independent. And looking back, I'm like, wow, I can't believe I did all that and navigated through these areas and navigated the public transportation.
That it changed me completely.
Yeah.
I went there and I wasn't a super outgoing person, but I would talk to the people that I knew. But now coming back here, it's like, I want to say hi to you. I want to learn about you.
Yeah.
I want to learn about your life. I want to see the things that you do. I want to see all your pictures. So it was kind of cool just coming back and like being more confident, I guess, to be able to do those things, because I never had that before. So I think confidence would be the biggest thing that study abroad in general helped me with.
I would say that it taught me to, if you're thinking about going out and doing something, to just do it.
I think the biggest thing is like just like talking to someone who went to the program that you're interested in.
I think that if the idea of study abroad is in your mind, just do it. Because if you're not going to just do it and go out and just make the decision, then it's possible that you're not going to. And I think being all in right away is definitely a plus. So if you set your mind and say, I wasn't sure about study abroad, but now I am, then it's going to make you more motivated to go and do it and get out of like this little town of De Pere.
Yeah.
Like go and experience the world, go and just travel around, see everything. Because it really opens your eyes to what the world has to offer.
Definitely do it. I know a lot of people say that. It's really, really scary. I left behind, you know, a family and a boyfriend, and I wasn't sure how my relationships were going to go back at home. And so I think I was holding back a little bit and I wasn't as excited to go. But then once I got there, it was the most incredible experience, and it flies by so, so quick.
You know, coming into St. Norbert, it is important to realize how many different opportunities there actually are. And if you are interested in traveling, but you don't think that studying abroad for a full semester would be a fit for you, I think it's definitely important to understand that there are other opportunities, and there's a lot of different global seminars that are a couple weeks long that still allow you to travel and see different places without having to be gone for a full semester.
You don't miss out on any sort of experience. Like my junior year, I probably would have had an internship in the US, and now I didn't have to miss out on that experience while I was abroad.
I think just getting that insider perspective made the decision a little bit easier, and the study abroad office I think is a really good resource, and they really give you all the information.
Because it was just an outstanding semester, and being able to go and do it was not something I ever thought I'd be able to. So I guess just like overall, study abroad was 100% the best decision I've ever made here.
Thanks for stopping by to learn more about study abroad. It was a pleasure talking to you. Please stop by again anytime you have other questions. You can email me, set up an advising appointment. Otherwise, I hope to talk to you again soon.